Hello, Coaster Crap. Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Coaster Cousins. This one is about Goliath. There's so many coasters named Goliath nowadays. People are naming their coasters after Goliath, and I've seen the parody on Coaster Studios about Goliath, and I decided to do a Coaster Cousin comparison. Hope I don't have technical difficulties. Here's the one in California. It's Goliath, located in Magic Mountain, built by Guy Vanola next to Twisted Colossus, and it opened 2000. But in 2000, the same year, Cedar Point was trying to compete with Magic Mountain with a Giga Coaster, so it doesn't give it a matchup. But yeah, saying that they broke record for the tallest roller coaster. Massachusetts, there's one on the East Coast now. It's called Goliath. It's a giant inverted boomerang, and it's from a Vacoma, and it has three inversions, but you return upside down 6 times according to RCDB count. And it's Six Flags, located in Six Flags in New England, which is in Massachusetts, in Boston somewhere. And it opened in 2012. Thank you, New England, for taking away a good roller coaster. I written this roller coaster as Goliath. I don't give it a good credit. So it was Deja Vu at Magic Mountain, but they decided to transfer over to the East Coast, which is they brought down the coaster count and inversions counts according to RCDB. Here, the next one is an RMC coaster. It's called Goliath again in Illinois and Six Flags Great America. Has two inversions, and it opened in 2014. It's a wooden. It's not a hybrid coaster, but it's entirely made out of wood with a topper track, and it has really cool inversions. It kind of reminds me of Twisted Colossus, but this is a single wooden coaster. It looks pretty cool. This ride is basically like it's kind of like the lightning rod and the other one is silver dollar city, which I didn't even think about. It was closed when I went there. Here it goes is Goliath in Six Flags Texas. Six Flags Fiesta Texas, by the way. I just said it on the title. It's a B&M invert coaster. It has five inversions. Yeah, so you know, it's a Batman the Ride clone. I don't know why they had to keep installing like this. Like these rides are cloned all the time. Why do they have to clone everything? Like seriously, this at least B&M flying coaster will be sufficient to a hyper, but it has to be a Batman the ride. This one like 10 minutes away from Six Flags Fiesta Texas and SeaWorld San Antonio at Great White. Like, come on, Six Flags, you could at least put a B&M flying coaster. You guys need a flying coaster. What a B&M invert? Well, it needs not you didn't get a Vacoma SLC, by the way. That could have been worse. And it has five versions, and it opened in 2008. Just so you know, it used to be called Batman the Ride. It was located in Six Flags New Orleans, where it was closed down, killed by Katrina, by Hurricane Katrina, and it's no longer Six Flags Park. It's still now sitting there to this day. The park is still there, abandoned. You could check it out if you're an urban explorer. And it wasn't just from there; it was not new. The ride was called Gambit in Japan, but we don't have pictures of it, so we don't know exact color scheme. But I this ride is built in nine. It was actually built in '95, as it was brand new in '95. So basically, my age. There's one at Six Flags over Georgia, opened in 2006, the same time Tatsu opened. This is another hypercoaster. This is like the better Goliath, and the my home park was so like it looks all dirty, kind of messed up. Not really satisfied. Not even a fan of it. But I prefer the one in Georgia because it has a good color scheme. It's more bright and it's more stand. The colors stand out more than the one in California. This Goliath, it's outstanding. It goes over a roller coaster. It's called the Georgia Scorcher. Like once you enter to the front of the park, even when you go through the parking lot, you'll see this coaster. You go under the roller coaster, similar to Ghost Rider. And there's another Goliath hypercoaster that looks outstanding, but this one has not the color scheme that fits appropriately. This is a Superman. I would have called it Superman because it basically has a color scheme of Superman. This is another hypercoaster built by B&M. It's located in La Ronde in Quebec, Canada, and opened in also the same year as Tatsu, and the other Goliath also was opened the same year as El Toro. So basically, Six Flags spent all that much money for good roller coasters at the time, like at least three B&Ms. But basically, yeah, this is basically Superman. You see, the spine is red, the rails and the beams are yellow, and the blue supports. So basically, if LaRon is owned Six Flags' licenses, it will be called Superman instead of Goliath. And here comes a foreigner, Goliath, and it used to be called Six Flags Holland. Now it's called Wallaby World. It's a hypercoaster built by Intamin. The same thing, no inversions, and it opened in 2002. 2 years later, after the one in California. So please comment what you like. Comment which was the better Goliath, and great. Be sure to like this video. Gives it a thumbs up. Comment what you like or what you dislike. And this is Costa Crab Productions, and I'll see you guys next time.